Hey everybody, it's Rebel Builder. Today is a big day. Today we see if my ATM 6, the all-terrain Mega Caliber 6, can stand on its own. Now what we got going on right now is none of the legs are connected. I just slid the front one out of the way. And so right now it's up on these stands, just a chunk of blocks that I built so that I could work on it underneath, and kind of see what's going on here, but also to make sure the legs connected at the right points here. And I didn't get it right the first time, so I had to kind of take it apart and kind of re-engineer some stuff here. But now I think we're good to go. I think we're lined up. Couple of things. This will be the last update video before I just unveil the finished product. You can see I'm very close. I have to finish kind of the top of the back here, all sorts of details in that cover. And I've got a good start on the fuel pods, so that'll go pretty quick. But then the head. Now, I've intentionally saved the head for the very last part, because that's what's either going to make or break this mock. I think it looks amazing here. Like when I first stood it up like this and kind of put the legs here, I was blown away. But the head is kind of the thing that will tie it all together, so I have to get that right. Now the other thing is I haven't rehearsed this. I've never connected the legs. I haven't tried this out before. So I'm filming it for the first time. My family is here watching. It's kind of a big deal. This whole dream was something that started 3.5 years ago, before The Last Jedi even came out. I had this crazy idea to build this thing right here, and I'm getting close. I think the head's gonna go pretty quick, and I'm very excited. That being said, I don't know if this is gonna work. Now, I've done some crazy engineering things here with trying to pivot the knee joints and stuff and put some bend in them. So maybe that's not gonna be strong enough. Now we're gonna film this, and what if it crashes and falls? Maybe this thing is gonna end up on the floor in 10,000 pieces, and maybe that's it. We'll see. If it doesn't work, but I can salvage the top, I kind of have a pretty good idea just how to kind of re-engineer my legs. So they're just straight up and down, and they'll have a chunkier connection here, and they won't be able to turn or anything, just kind of, they'll be straight up and down. And that's something that I didn't want to do from the beginning. I wanted to put these bends in it to really just give it some life. I don't know a better way to say it than that. There's these things about this build that give it personality, and I wanted to put the bends in the legs. The head will give it a lot of personality. I think this section turned out pretty cool, so I'm excited. But I think that's enough suspense, enough build up. Let's try it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start connecting the legs, and then I will pull off these support sections that I built here, and we'll see if it stands. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with the front legs. All right, there's one. Here's another. I'm gonna pull out the first support here. All right, there it is. It's standing on the front legs. We put this piece back on. Okay, let's do the back. There, we got one connected. Some parts are a little fragile. All right, I'm gonna pull out the last leg, or the last stand here. Still holding it. It's kind of fragile. Some of these details just want to pop off, but okay, it's standing on its own. There's a little sway front and back that I'm a little nervous about. I mean, it's standing. I may put some parts in here to kind of just make it and not be able to sway. But that's it. It stands on its own. All right, that's going to do it. This is the last update before I unveil the finished product. You might see some teaser pictures on Instagram. But I just want to say thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching this series. Thanks for putting up with this long process, but it's almost finished. The end is in sight. So if you like what I do, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate a thumbs up on this video. And you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and be watching out. Hopefully, say in the next month or so, this thing will be done. So come back for the finale. Okay, this is a little postscript on the video. I've had the thing sitting here on its own legs for a few minutes now, and I've been kind of playing with it. I can come over here and I can wiggle it. I can shake it around, and it kind of settles in on kind of the center of gravity. Like, it actually feels very sturdy. Now, I think kind of some of the sway and flex helps it. You know, there's a little give in the design as far as the connections and stuff, so I don't feel like it's something that's super rigid, and if it just gets off by a little bit, it's going to break. We'll try to look at the back. This is the back leg here, and I kind of have this piece over here kind of covering this up. This section will get covered up. You know, there's like this cone section in the back that I got to design yet. But I've got this bionicle connection here, and that's really what's connecting the legs into the body. But you can see this piece here, this is all very structural in here. This is all Technic, and this is very strong with the leg here. And then I have this section, 2 rows of Technic, all pinned together, all lift arms and everything. So this is very strong. So this is actually the section that is bearing the weight of the top body on top of the legs, which is this section here. So even though this section, this connection is a little bit flimsy, you know, structurally from a weight standpoint, this is where the weight is bearing, and all 4 legs are done like that, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. So there's a little shot of the back. That's the next section I got to work on. But again, thanks everybody for sticking with me. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon.